Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. That is right lads, it is Christmas Day and today we have one thing to discuss, and that is Arsenal versus Chelsea in the Premier League. And if there's one thing that I am wishing from a man like Santa Claus, that is Arsenal getting a win on Boxing Day. So today join us on this Christmas special, as not only do I go through the predicted lineup, but I also am joined by Carefree Lewis G, a Chelsea fan. Arsenal versus Chelsea is a big one, it's a massive one, so here we go. Yo, what is going on guys? My name is Babs14 and welcome back to your boys channel. Hopefully you guys are having a very Merry Christmas. But yeah guys, as always, before we get into the video, if you guys can go down there, smash the like on the video, and also do subscribe to the channel if you are new, as we are on the road to 40,000 subscribers. Get your thoughts in the comments below. I'm sure you guys have got plenty of predictions. But yeah, with that being said, let's get into this very special Christmas Day video, where not only do I give you my predicted lineup, but I am also joined by Chelsea's Carefree Lewis G, a special guest. This is going to be very interesting indeed. Ho ho ho, here we go. Right, first things first, in terms of the predicted lineup, we're going to go for the back four, the back five, and it kind of picked itself. In terms of the players that I want to talk about here, first things first, David Luiz, he's going to partner Gabriel Magalhaes, and that is simply because as much as we have some very unreliable centre backs, in terms of Gabriel, his best performances have always come next to David Luiz. They have got that Brasiliano connection, the Portuguese in that as well. And also in terms of David Luiz, he used to also be an ex-Chelsea player, so I'm sure this is going to be a very interesting game for the ex-Chelsea player. And you know, if you can get us a hat-trick and get us a clean sheet, I would be massively appreciated. Another player that I would like to discuss is AD Maitland-Niles at right back. Again, I think he has to start there over Hector Bellerin, and that's simply because not only can Mama take a throw-in, but also he has been pretty decent in that position when starting in the Premier League. And for me, he was our man of the match against Everton, so for me, I'm going to go for a man like Fofty at right back, and that is my back four: Tierney, Gabriel, Luiz and Maitland-Niles, with Bert Leno in goal. Right, yo lads, moving on to the midfield three, and now this is where it gets very interesting. Let's first things first discuss Granit Xhaka. Now I can't lie to you guys, this is less of me wanting Xhaka back in the team, but more the fact that Arteta is most likely going to select him. And yes, that is right, Xhaka's 3-match suspension is over, and is it a good thing, is it a bad thing? That is there to be seen. But yeah, in terms of Xhaka's deputy in Mohamed Elneny, he is not impressed. He's been pretty average in the Premier League games, so I think he's going to start Xhaka. Whether it's right, whether it's wrong, we're going to have to wait and see, but Xhaka is going to get into the team. Another player that I want to discuss, of course, is Emil Smith-Rowe. I think for me, he has to start, and this is more of Babs14 selecting him and hoping Mikel gets it right as well. I think in terms of the midfield three, so Ceballos and Xhaka are solid enough, they can do their job, but we need a player with that spark, the creativity, that final pass. And in terms of Emil Smith-Rowe, we saw him come off the bench against Man City. He had an effect, he was making runs, he was being direct and just being very creative. We've not seen it for a while, so please start Emil Smith-Rowe. And that is my midfield three: Xhaka, Ceballos, Emil Smith-Rowe. Get yours in the comments below. And finally lads, onto the front three itself, we're gonna go for Aubameyang, Lacazette and Pepe. This will actually be the first time these two players have played together since the FA Cup final against Chelsea. But yeah, first things first, of course, we have to discuss Aubameyang. Is he going to be fit? We're not quite sure yet. I think he is going to be past fit, but of course there are some question marks. But yeah, fingers crossed he gets past fit, because if he doesn't get past fit, it's going to be Willian starting, and I do not want to see Willian anywhere near this starting 11. In terms of Nicolas Pepe as well, I think he has to just perform in this game. We've seen the FA Cup final, in the semi-final against City and Chelsea. He can do it, he can turn up, he has the quality there, but he just needs to be more involved. I want to see more from Pepe. Take it by yourself, man. You are a guy who's worth £72 million. Take responsibility. And up front, Alexandre Lacazette, I do not want to see Eddie Nketiah anywhere near the starting 11, because Eddie Nketiah quite often, respectfully, gets bullied by any centre-back he's come up against this season. So if he was getting bullied by Mina and Keane, God knows what Thiago Silva will do to Eddie Nketiah. And as much as I am not the biggest fan of Lacazette, I still think he won't get bullied. So I'm going to go for a front three of Aubameyang, Lacazette and Pepe. And so there you guys go. That is my predicted 11, a mix of Arteta's selections and my own personal things as well. Let me know your predictions and your lineups in the comments below. But yeah, now it's time to move on to the next part of the video, the Christmas special. And that is me and Carefree Lewis G debating Mikel Arteta and getting a rival fan's perspective on what is going on at Arsenal Football Club. Here we go. So guys, your boy has been joined by a rival, well, can we say rival fan? We just say opposition fan from Chelsea. Carefree Lewis G, how you doing, my bro?
I'm good, bro. What are you saying? How you been?
I'm alright, man. Merry Christmas to the audience. Merry Christmas to Lewis as well.
Merry Christmas as well,
I'm
bro.
hoping for a gift Santa tomorrow. The gift is a win in Boxing Day against Chelsea. But yeah, lads, of course, smash the subscribe button to Lewis's channel. The links will be in the description below, and you can follow him and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to watch Chelsea content, he's the guy. Forget Lampard and Arteta debates, because right now we aren't in the form to do that. What are your honest thoughts on Mikel Arteta?
To be honest, he's in a really bad place right now. If you want me to really take agendas out of it, it's hilarious because of all the Arteta prop I was hearing over the summer and after you guys won the FA Cup and everything. But fair play, it wasn't really coming from you too much. It was coming from the fan base in general. So that's not absolutely directed at you. Your fan base really does never learn. This is the exact same thing that happened in 2017. You won the FA Cup, you got gassed off it, and you fell further down the table, and it's now happened again. He probably would do better if he was at a smaller club, I can't lie. He's been put in a very bad situation. I was speaking to a couple other fans about this yesterday, and I was saying, your club is an absolute mess from top to bottom, and this is the guy who's been put in to try and fix it. A guy with less experience than Frank Lampard, a guy with no experience as a manager, and all he was Pep's assistant manager for a few years. I think this task is simply way too big for him, and you lot should probably get rid of him as soon as you can. If you want me to be completely unbiased, their job is just way too big for him. Your club is too big of a mess for one guy with no experience to try and fix.
But I think where the issue is, when we versed you in the FA Cup final, Arteta was the Arsenal head coach. Just the head coach. Nothing more than that, not a manager. Do you think Arteta is the real issue, or is it more the board or the players? What do you think the real issue here is?
I don't think Arteta is a great manager in general, because he's made his mistakes as well.
He's not. I'll go back to it.
Am I going to sit there and say he's the reason why the entire club is in the shape he's in right now? No, it's not. Like, your club was in a mess before he came in. The club will be in a mess after he leaves. That's not going to change. The board's still not going to care too much, and they're still going to have their old-fashioned mentality. The players are still going to be absolutely average, regardless of what manager you bring in. Unless it is Maurizio Sarri, which I really hope doesn't happen, but probably would work for you guys right now, I can't lie. I've said that to you before as well. I never want to see Sarri bought at the Emirates, but if it did happen, give him 2-3 years, he'd do a good job with you guys. It'd be perfect for him. But Mikel Arteta right now, it's not all his fault. I will say that he has been dealt a really bad hand with your club. But same way, your fans have also not really helped as well. The overhyping was a madness. All the PR I was hearing throughout.
I think obviously the board wanted that, but then Arsenal fans didn't. It's not like Arsenal had nothing to go off. We won the FA Cup, a trophy against the Chelsea side, which was, very good still, that had got Champions League football. We beat Man City to the way. We beat Liverpool at the time as well. We were seeing signs of a style of football, results against big teams consistently as well, and we won a trophy, which is, again, you can say what it's a trophy. But yeah, so you think the issue is more the entire club itself?
The entire club's the issue, but an experienced manager would probably do you a bit better right now than Arteta.
I think that's the key word. It's manager. Arteta isn't the manager. He's a head coach at max. It was way too soon to give him the manager's role, man. I don't think Lampard's the manager at Chelsea. You've still got Czech. You've still got a couple of people out like Marina and so on.
I can't tell you for sure. I think he's manager.
So you've got a director of football. That's Petr Cech.
Yeah, he's technical director.
So he's your Edu. So him and Lampard are close. And then you have Marina as your director of football. But you have a structure in place there, and it's consistent to an extent.
Oh yeah, no, it is Marina. Marina's the director of football.
There you go. So you've got a director of football. Lampard can't be the first team. He's not a manager. He's a first team head coach then, because the manager is the director of football. He manages the club. He'll make the ultimate decisions. Arsenal don't have that anymore. We let go of him in Raul Salehi. Completely different pressures. Lampard just got to deal with the players he has. Play them, best tactics, best system. Arteta has got to manage these players. He's got to find a way to get the best out of them, as well as keep them happy. If players are not playing, give them reasons why not. I think the most illogical replacement for Arteta would probably be Benitez at the moment. I think he's a guy who at least has Prem experience. Objectively can come in and do a job. I hear Allegri. I think a lot of men that say Allegri are people that
I've heard Allegri for years now.
They don't actually know what Allegri is. They're just like, hey, it sounds good. Juventus, AC Milan. If I was to ask you what system Allegri plays or what is his style of football, you wouldn't know. If I was to give Arteta and Lampard a swap, it just happened. Don't ask questions. It just happened, right? Where would your team be with Mikel Arteta? Do you think Arteta, just a coach then, forget the manager role, he's a coach. Czech will manage the club or the players alongside Marina. He's just got to coach the players. Don't forget, Arteta is a good coach. We know he's a good coach.
I do think worse, mainly just based off your recent form right now and the collapse and everything.
Yeah, but
Frank
it's different.
Lampard, at
It'll be
the very least, when things aren't going well, he can turn it around. Mikel Arteta, I can't see that with him.
One of the final questions: where do you think Arsenal are going to finish the season?
To be honest, and I actually do have a bet on this, I back you to finish above 11th. It all depends on how quick it takes you lot to sack Arteta.
Into the game on Saturday itself, Boxing Day, big game for both managers. Because if you lose that, bro, if you lose that game,
phone-in of my life if we lose.
I'm not gonna stop talking. You think the FA Cup final was bad, right? Wait till these predictions for the game.
I don't expect us to absolutely pam you lot, because we're going to be without Ben Chilwell, we're going to be without Reece James. I think Ziyech is still going to be out for this game. 2 games in 3 days. It would be stupid to go all guns blazing and to just try and run you lot down the park for 90 minutes. It would be a dumb sort of game plan, and we probably lose the next game as a result. 2-0, maybe 3-0. I would like a 3-0, but I'm not going to go too far. But a 2-0 maybe. Get 2 goals and just ride the rest of the game out.
Okay, there you go. Lewis says 2-0, 3-0. I'm not going to give my prediction. But yeah, there you go. Lewis thinks Arteta should get sacked. Get your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know your thoughts on Chelsea as well. Subscribe to Lewis's channel, and here. Appreciate it. And so with that being said, guys, that wraps up the video very fair. Hopefully you have enjoyed this ho Merry Christmas special indeed. And of course, if you haven't, should have gone down there and smash the like button, show support, and also subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. Get your own predictions, your lineups, anything you want to talk about for the game itself in the comments below. If you guys could follow my social media and subscribe to my group channel, The Offsiders as well, that would also be massively appreciated. But with that being said, guys, there you guys go. A Merry Christmas indeed. I'm hoping to have a very good Boxing Day. Arsenal versus Chelsea. Arteta is under pressure as always. This is going to be a big one. I will see you tomorrow in a bit.